So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience. Valencia! Goal! Ajax! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Sporting Braga are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Valencia. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barella. Pedro. And Robertson. And it's Pedro. Gusto. He's a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way. Can he finish? It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. There's the shot! Goal! Braga! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Sporting Braga leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Caio Henrique. Out towards the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. He's having a shot! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Big chance! Sporting Braga go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Barella, nicely aimed pass. No way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking tidy in possession here. Some really good ball movement. He won't be happy with that one. And a chance! But he's left disappointed. Caio Henrique. Spread it left. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Robertson. It's not an especially good pass, that. This is a promising build-up. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And here's Barella. He's shifted it to the flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Valencia. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gusto gets a cross in. Cleared away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barella. Pedro. And the pass is intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That is good strength. Opts for safety. Thiago Silva.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, nice touch. Robertson has the space to scheme. And that'll be a goal kick. Gusto. Now it's Valencia. Knocks it out wide. That pass has been well intercepted. Doesn't quite get there. Well timed, excellent interception. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Sporting Braga, largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Sara, he's having a hit! What a hit, what a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach. It is an explosive start to the second half. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Ajax cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, this is a great position. He's dealt with that really well. Now it's Pedro. Zakaria. Great vision. And that's gone route one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Elustondo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedro
Might want to be careful
and
there.
there's green grass ahead of him. Goes for a shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Barella, quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Palmer. Tries to play it through. Could be danger here. Valencia. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he latch on to this? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's gone backward here. Ooh, delicate chip through. Robertson gets it away. Gnabry. Now, what about a counter-attack? Strong running down that left flank. Torreira gets over and intercepts. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That has not gone well. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get on the end of this? Ajax needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Adama Traore. Elustondo can get it clear. Pinged towards the front line. Adams. He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, sweet feet. Adams. Zakaria. Oh, that's a very... And the shot! 75 minutes played. And they're back on the ball again. Tries one from range! Torreira. That has been cut short. Robertson. Now it's Gnabry. Van Aken. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Gnabry. Takes a shot! Van Aken.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
That's a sharp pass.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Solomon. And smartly reclaimed. That's destined for the flank. Now. Oh, he's all alone. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Same again, same outcome.
Sporting Braga really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That has ended up in no man's land. Adama Traore is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they're...
Shot, surely! It's hit the upright. Van Aken. Sara. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the finish! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So now the difference is 3. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.